What's up, everybody? This is Errrjay, and this is another episode of what I might call PAMM Errrjay, which would stand for Pennsylvania Medical Marijuana Errrjay. Because that's what I'll be reviewing in these episodes. Still trying to think of a cool name. Like something with medicine in it, like Medicinal Minutes. Or, I don't know. Trying to think. Like, pharmaceutical pointers. Nah, that's stupid. But anyways, yeah. So on today's episode, I'll be reviewing Strane's Citrus City OG. Strane as in Strane, and the strain is Citrus City OG. Yeah, so that's what I'll be reviewing today. I hope you're all excited. I mean, I don't know. Do you really need to be excited? But anyways, this is what the container looks like right here. And then there's the back. I don't know how well you could see the profile. Oh, kind of. There we go. Look at that. But anyways, yeah. So we're going to go over it real quick today. I'll give you my thoughts on it. And, yeah, we'll see what happens here. So anyways, like I said, this is Strane Citrus City OG. I really couldn't find the genetics of it, as is an issue with a lot of the Pennsylvania medicine, which I explained in the last episode when I did root beer float. But yeah, it's just kind of tough to find them sometimes. So I looked, couldn't really find much, but I'm going to assume there has to be some sort of OG Kush in there just because of the name. And which would make sense because of the flower formation, the bud formation. There's definitely a little indica in there somewhere. It's just definitely not much. So yeah, I couldn't really find the genetics. And the smell before it was grinded was sweet, woody, and skunky. And the smell post grind was a little woodier. But still sweet and skunky. And the texture, like I said, there had to be a little indica in there because the buds were they were tight, they were dense. They weren't big, but they were dense, and they were nicely trimmed. Felt really nice, smelled great. They were lightish green, a little, lighter green, maybe moderate dark green, with some orange and brown hairs, with a very light hue of purple, and it was keefed up, baby. These are the notes I wrote. And the cannabinoids on there, it was around 23.6% THC. THCV was at 0.866%. And CBG was at 0.119%. THCV, if I'm smart and remember correctly, is good for like seizures and digestive shit. And CBG is like the mother of all cannabinoids. Like you need CBGA to turn into CBG to turn into THC and all this other stuff. So yeah. And the top three terpenes were terpinolene at 1.314%, B-caryophyllene at 0.249%, and B-myrcene at 0.182%. 0.182% on the B-myrcene. The terpinolene would be good for like uplifting and euphoria and just like, yay, ease depression, help anxiety a little bit. The caryophyllene would be good for like inflammation and also anxiety, but mostly inflammation and stuff. And the myrcene would also be good for just kind of keeping you chill, and stuff like that. A lot of myrcene would make it a sedative, but there's not a lot in here. but the terpinolene is really high, which is what would make this a sativa. And the caryophyllene and myrcene together would give it that skunky-ish smell that I said earlier. And then the taste was woody, citrusy, like a little sour and tart. On the exhale, earthiness came out. And kind of tastes similar to Citrus Spice from Penn Health Group, which was also a little over 1% terpinolene, so that makes sense. So again, I don't know what the genetics are, but I'm assuming there's an OG Kush in there, which would be the indica, an OG Kush variety, which would be the indica in there, and then whatever the sativa is, I'm not sure yet. But, yes. But it does taste similar to the Citrus Spice from Penn Health Group, which, like I said, also had a little over 1% terpinolene, so that makes sense. And for me, the effects, man, definitely a sativa, definitely a nice daytime strain. Head high from the terpinolene. It might give you a ganja crown, as they call it, after one or two too many hits. These are the notes I wrote. I love my notes. And, I felt it in the back of my head all the way to the top, which is where the ganja crown would come in. And sometimes I'll be, like, zoning out, though, even though it's a sativa. Like, if I'm not really doing anything, I'll just start zoning out. So I feel like this is best before you do something, like go for a walk, or before you're going to go for a hike, or before you're going to do a project of some kind. That way, you can put that focus into something and not just stare off into a wall. But it's definitely uplifting and enjoyable, and I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I seen some people say they had issues with possible mold. I didn't notice anything. Lucky me, I guess. But yeah, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky. Or maybe I just got lucky, or they got an old batch, or I'm not sure. Or maybe it's not true at all. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I really enjoyed the stuff. It's really nice. I love the container. I love how Strane has the eyes to let you know if it's a sativa or indica or hybrid. The eye opens sativa. If it's closed, it's an indica. If it's like stoned, it's like a hybrid. So yeah, I really love that they do that. It's just funny. But yeah, I don't have any issues with it. That's what's under the label. Oh shit. That's what's under the label. If you unpeel it, just like questions or comments, toll-free phone number, which is pretty nice. The address, permit number. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Citrus City OG from Strane. And until next time, folks, leave a comment below. Stay safe out there, man. Peace.